The chilling presence of The Undertaker.
The dead man has risen once more.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
The dead man possesses amazing in-ring skill and seemingly supernatural powers.
He really exists in a class all of his own, standing high above the competition.
A man whose reputation precedes him. A myth. A legend in this industry.
Yeah, it really makes you second guess yourself when you find yourself going up against The Undertaker.
The Undertaker eager to remind all of us that this remains his yard.
At times, the Phenom has been the ultimate evil, and at times, a deliverer of justice.
A man, an entity that walks his own path. .6'4", 350 pounds of rage.
From the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Samoan bulldozer, Umaga!
In his time, one of the most feared superstars around.
In his time? How about right now?
If you don't fear Umaga, you got a screw loose.
This poor superstar has just stepped onto the battlefield against the last outlaw. It's going to be a long night for this guy.
Here we have Umaga, a Samoan warrior from an iconic dynasty who's ready to dismantle another human being.
Umaga is a rare type of monster who's as powerful as he is agile. This is a fury that cannot be controlled and cannot be kept down.
This entity, this being, is a predator, one who it's almost impossible to survive an attack from.
And then there's the nearly 7-foot-tall Undertaker in the opposing corner. Everything about him is intimidating.
Well, that's always been Taker's M.O. He's a scary individual to see just walking down the street, but standing across the ring from him is downright terrifying. If his appearance doesn't strike fear into your heart, his offense will turn you into a deer in his headlights.
He averts the offense.
Ouch.
Somehow he saw Taker coming. Undertaker has such agility for a man his size.
Yeah, but as agile as Taker is, when you're in the ring with the big man, speed can be your best friend. Using that speed against Undertaker, avoiding those deadly strikes, can be a real game changer.
Effective counter.
Here we go. You ready for it? Choke slam!
And I don't think The Undertaker has quite found his opponent's weaknesses yet.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Boom! What a right. Gosh. Undertaker gonna follow things up with a big splash here. Snake eyes. And then the vintage boot. And leg drop. Looking to put him away. And he kicks out at 2.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him. Undertaker wrenching the arm, and gentlemen, we are about to go old school. Old school.
Launch out to the outside.
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level.
Undertaker counters.
Uh-oh. Going for the ride.
Choke slam.
That was a hard-hitting offensive Undertaker right there.
A narrow escape.
Big boot.
Incredible. Great awareness by the dead man. Here we go. You ready for it? Choke slam!
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here. Oh no, it's never good when Umaga has that look in his eyes. him not to showboat in the middle of a match.
Best pure striker in the history of WWE.
Complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Oh, with authority.
You saw that one coming. Oh, man, what a boot.
The dead man lining up his next victim moments away.
The time has...
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Shutting that down with the back elbow. Vicious reversal with an elbow right to the mush.
Ooh, avoided the attack with a nasty chop block. I've got to say, the amount of punishment we've seen in the match would have already ended most superstars.
The level of resilience we're seeing is off the charts.
Taker cinches in his grip.
Here's the cover. Undertaker for the win. Works off the pin at 2.
How in the world did he kick out?
All focus on putting an end to Umaga here.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Kicking out before the count.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct. This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
He turns it around on Umaga. Counter, right when it was needed.
This'll do it. Umaga.
Oh, solid.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Going for the cover. Umaga picks up a huge win.
Here is your winner, the Samoan Bull.
Umaga ready to pave yet another brutal path to destruction here tonight.
Well, I do not want to be anywhere near that path.
You're not the only one, Byron, but as we'll surely see here, Umaga does not discriminate when it comes to dismantling people.
And coming from the other corner is the Undertaker, the most incredible entity to ever set foot inside a WWE ring.
Your heart rate skyrockets, your blood pressure jumps, and your body is encased in chills. This is no aberration. The Reaper is here.
Undertaker sent ringside. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga continues to maintain the advantage.
Able to make a timely escape.
Oh, atomic drop! Oh, God, that'll rearrange your skull. No one in WWE has quite the presence The Undertaker has.
Yeah, and that leads to an intimidation factor that simply can't be replicated. Undertaker always has the advantage coming into a match based on just that alone. He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
And he heads back into the ring. He's able to beat the count just in time. Oh, my God! Umaga certainly wasn't shown any mercy with that attack.
Taker showing that ability to adapt to any opponent.
Oh, man, look at this power. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
I don't know if Umaga can withstand much more of this.
And you can't deny the role that The Undertaker's intimidation factor is playing here.
Oh, putting focus on the arm here.
Right in the face.
My God.
Uh-oh.
Counter from Umaga.
Showing he's not out of it.
Uh-oh.
And the camel clutch.
Gotta find a way out of the camel clutch. That'll do it.
Undertaker, top slam. Shoulder down.
Can he recover?
Just kicks out.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Gonna take it old school.
Oh, look out.
Right across the back of the shoulder. Undertaker unleashing such devastation.
Yeah, somehow Umaga has to turn the tide.
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
The apron can do some serious damage. It might be worse than being hit with a steel chair.
And he's going to the top.
From the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
Mistake by Umaga. Here we go.
You ready for it?
Choke slam.
Has her opponent down and all the weight down.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Targeting the shoulder with the claws.
Escape and a takedown.
And now propped up in the corner. The Undertaker unloading with rights and lefts. And what a hell of a combination we just saw. Cuts the attack off.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
And that blow has been wavering.
Umaga bringing forth the explosive offense.
Popped up. No way.
Yes way.
What power. Tombstone.
The Undertaker just ended this.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2 count. Oh, he kicked out.
There is not a more terrifying sight than Umaga kicking out after you hit him with your best shot.
And guys, we're seeing one of those rare opponents that can take everything the Undertaker dishes out. Let's see if the dead man can put that final nail in the coffin. Back elbow. Somehow, some way, these superstars are still fighting on.
If this continues, someone will fade. This can't go much longer.
Running leg drop.
Cashing in on that effort.
2 count. And a win! That may be one of the biggest wins of his career.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
And the referee's decision is final with Umaga on the losing side of this one.
Statistically speaking, the cards were stacked in Taker's favor going into this match. He knew it. I knew it. Looks like only his opponent didn't.
Here comes the awe-inspiring, high-flying Hall of Famer.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam!
He is, quite simply, the whole effing show.
From the underground to superstardom, Rob Van Dam is truly the whole damn show.
The dead man rises.
Once again, looming over the WWE landscape, a menacing shadow.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker.
The creatures of the night are out in full force tonight.
Representing an unbreakable bond that the dead man has had with the WWE Universe for over 3 decades.
I've seen this walk for 25 years, and I'm always in awe.
The Undertaker transcends eras, transcends sports entertainment.
A true phenom in every sense of the word.
Well, you got to prepare to get hit with everything when facing RVD. He's got to be ready for a brawl, an aerial assault, or even technical precision.
There's the bell, and here we go with Rob Van Dam.
An ECW original. RVD's influence is all over this sport, but it's RVD himself who is often imitated, yet never replicated.
And you just know that he's ready to take it to the extreme at the drop of a hat.
And then you've got the man from Death Valley.
One of the most iconic superstars the world has ever seen. There's no mistaking who you're in the ring with. The Undertaker has carved out his own path in the WWE time and time again. Taker walks in no man's shadow. Oh, ouch!
Oh, leg lariat. Targeting the arm now. Big impact off the leg drop. Into the pin. Can he get him here? And he breaks the count quickly.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him. Side kick finds the mark.
He puts him into the corner.
Look at this!
A monkey flip.
Nice.
Undertaker has been one of the most feared competitors in WWE for decades now. What is it that has kept him in the upper echelon so long?
Well, it's not one thing, Cole. It's everything. But Taker took it a step further. He's been able to summon the supernatural, which has taken him from feared to...
Launch out to the outside.
Absolutely reckless abandon, and it paid off.
Adrenaline's at a peak right now.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Strong right.
And able to stay one step ahead of RVD there.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Nice counter from Van Dam.
Turn off the lights.
Holy timed offense there.
Undertaker. Uh-oh. Arm drag. Simple yet
Into the pin.
Will it be?
Kick out at one.
not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something.
Oh, look at this. Arm wrench. Oh, by a Larry right to the face.
Thunder!
He might put him away here. And a kick out somehow at 2.5.
Wow. He kicked out. He actually kicked out.
Turns it around.
Oh, oof.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Undertaker DDT. Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
And RVD being taken to task there.
Taker bringing forth another unholy attack there.
Well, he had his chance, but here comes the Undertaker, the dead man with snake eyes.
This is where the bomb cannot be stopped.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
No, kick out at 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Undertaker lifts his opponent up. I believe they're going. Oh, my God! Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. He kicks out at 2.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. The dead man has them hoisted up into position. Tombstone. Taker's about to end another fight. Going right into the pin attempt.
2. And they're still in this.
On absolute instinct alone, RVD managed to kick out. But does Van Dam even know where he is right now?
Not many opponents can take that kind of a shot from Undertaker and keep kicking. You have to think Taker has just gained a bit more respect for his adversary.
What? Uh-oh. Stiff elbow will break that up.
Cover! Fights the shoulder up at 1.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. Oh, right to the side of the face.
I don't know if Van Dam can withstand much more of this.
This is what I was mentioning earlier, Cole. Next level physical skill and sheer terror keeping the Undertaker's victim on the ground.
And he just got caught good once again.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next.
Knew it was coming from Taker.
Goalbuster!
Making way towards the top rope. Rob Van Dam.
Five-star frog splash from RVD.
Oh, man, this might be it.
There's 2. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, Rob Van.
And here we go with the whole
is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
The trusted lieutenant of Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser.
Ladies and gentlemen, the matter is highly. What you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who will stop at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther.
Everyone show some reverence for Imperium. What makes the pairing of Gunther and Ludwig so scary is Kaiser's unwavering dedication to the ring general.
Yeah, there's nothing Kaiser wouldn't do if Gunther ordered it.
Certainly an efficient and cohesive tandem. They wage war in the ring as a single unit.
As if Gunther needed help being even more intimidating.
Well, with Kaiser at his side, he might just be unstoppable.
Gunther, Kaiser, two men in complete synchronicity, exhibiting complete dominance.
And set to prove exactly why they believe the mat is sacred. Here comes main event, Jey Uso. You look at what Jey Uso has done away from the bloodline, and he is definitely worthy of the main event moniker.
First man in over 3 years to pin Roman Reigns. Nearly defeated the tribal chief. Went on and earned multiple titles without his family.
But Jey will not be happy until he is on top of the mountain all by himself. From one half of the greatest tag team of all time to his own man.
There's nothing like a Jey Uso entrance.
Introducing the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther! And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion,
watching at home, freeze this moment in time, because everything's about to change in just a few seconds.
A championship match like this tends to do such things. These superstars know that only high-level performers get this spotlight.
This match is for the World Heavyweight Championship, a title that adds instant prestige to anyone's resume.
This is a title people want to hold on to for as long as possible, to stack victories with. You are a top spot guy when you're carrying the World Heavyweight title.
Possessing this championship makes you a history maker, plain and simple. Wow, oh, geez, nasty kick to the face. Shoulders down, pinning predicament. Gets his shoulder up right before two.
Still too fresh to stay down.
Suplex!
Transition right into the pin.
And skirts out of the pin.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
He finds a counter for Jay.
Gunther sets up his opponent for the last symphony.
Corey, do you think Gunther needs to do anything differently in this match? Maybe change up his strategy a bit?
Not at all, Cole. Gunther's blistering strikes and bone-rattling slams have always served him well. No need for him to change things. Flying!
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
And he slides him back to the mat. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Super kick. No. Yeah. Oh. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
Suplex. Uh-oh. Flapjack. Way up there.
Jay has a full grip.
Oh, what a Samoan drop. Engineering.
Right on the mark. Escapes out of that attack. And a clothesline.
Gunther can't find a foothold in this match.
Yeah, Jay has all the wheels turning now. For a schoolboy.
Super kick. Strong display from main event Jey Uso, but he'll be hitting the showers if he shows off too long.
Shot to the chest.
Ooh, that'll leave a mark.
That'll fillet your chest.
Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
That's just the kind of thing main event Jey Uso does, gentlemen.
Oh, he scattered that one.
And Gunther needed that badly.
Gunther isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
All the way up.
Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
The challenger is going for it. He narrowly avoids the count.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Quick back elbow detours that offense.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. Into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Two. Stays in the fight for the title.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Boom. Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
On a stomp. Gunther lining him up from up high.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
From the top, and what a reversal from Jey Uso.
Taken down by the neck.
Engineering. And he has an answer for Jay.
And now placed in the corner. Looking to seal the deal, guys.
Title change. We have a title change.
Here is your winner, and the new World Heavyweight Champion. Go!
Guys, this one has that big fight feel tonight with the World Heavyweight Championship being